and I make sure it's effective. And it works in reality, not this theory nonsense. Come here, man. So, one super effective open guard that we've been working on is not the one-legged spider, that sounds a little weak. It's the Tarantula. Because you don't want to step on that thing. That thing may kill you. Okay? To set it up from the guard, it's fairly kind of deceptive because here I'm controlling his posture, making him commit here, and I'm letting him move this arm around freely so he doesn't feel threatened. I'm not like pulling on it because you got to be deceptive. You got to use trickery and deception in jiu-jitsu. It's very chess-like. So you think 2, 3, 4 moves ahead. So as we're here, okay, I know this hand is going to come back because he's posting with the right hand. So as it goes back there, I'm able to push, pull. This hand here, okay, it pulls, right, left, push, pull. I can push the shoulder, I can push both. I can use this on the string as a spring, my right leg, so I can control the distance. The key is, I gotta keep his elbow bent. If there's no bend, there's no guard, okay? So from this situation here, oftentimes, they begin to stand up. Okay? Now, as we're here, if you notice, I can rotate my hip fairly easy. So if you notice, for me to go left, okay, I gotta create downward pressure. For me to go right, I create extension. For me to go left, I create a little bit of downward pressure. And I'm constantly working to hook that leg, like a De La Riva, okay? So I want you guys to get this motion. So I'm using my left leg as a pendulum, okay? Because what I want is I want him to be constantly off balance, okay? For me, it's better if this right leg of his is closer to me. And a lot of the times I notice you guys do the right thing. You use this leg as a wedge, and that leg kind of steps back a little bit so that you use it as, yes, to try to jam my hips right here, okay? So I don't have to be jammed up because now I can't move my hips. I put my foot on the mat, scoot back just a little bit here so I can somewhat invert, but I want to get to here. Okay? I want to get to here. From here, my right foot goes here. And I just pull him, and then I push with the left hand. Move the hips out. And from here, I can pass it this way. Or I can pass that. This is the one-legged spider, tarantula, whatever you want to call it. Spider with one leg. Very nice to be able to get it when they're standing. Yeah. So here, maybe I'll go here. Here, look, 1, 2, 3. It's a fairly accessible control. Even if he postures up, I'm able to now go into other guards, De La Riva, okay? If from here, he's like trying to strip this grip right here with his right hand, I can go back, right back to the tarantula. Looks a lot more fierce as a tarantula than spider. So once again, from here, I want to get here. And I want to hook this on his hip as this hooks here. Only thing I just want you guys to be careful with is your partner's knee. Because if his foot's pointed to the right, okay, parallel with my hips, his knee will potentially buckle. So you want to always point this knee straight. To do that, you got to point your foot straight towards me. Bring your right foot straight, this is right here. So what I'm doing is that I'm controlling this hip with my left and the back of his knee with my right. So this is kind of like it's a deep De La Riva. Now what I learned, because I'm always learning, is this. This is deep De La Riva X, and this right here is reverse De La Riva X, which I didn't know, okay, because the leg that's doing the De La Riva is higher, okay? So this right here is De La Riva X, okay? And then this right here, this right here would be reverse De La Riva X, okay? I'll show you guys later what this means, but it's no need to do that right now, okay? Pop my knee back in. Okay. So just start like so. You're here, he grabs, you grab, you exchange, kind of pull him in a little bit. Yes, right there. See how close his right leg got? And I want to constantly create tension. If this is loose, this is no good. I need to control this posture here. 1, 2. I was pulling him just so he doesn't slam on his left shoulder. Okay? This is the same sweep that we have done many times from the daily Riva. 1, 2, except you switch here. Alright? It's the same thing. The problem is that if you're here, it's hard to reach that hand, so it's hard to kind of switch because you need to grip that outside sleeve because otherwise it won't work. Okay? So this right here is a great way for you guys to enter into a different variation. Here, hold. You can step a little bit here and look. 1, 2. And you extend the hip, your leg meaning, hip, hip, there we go. And then call it. I pull them in with my legs and then I push with my left hand right here. Scoop the hip back. You can also go this way here. Slide in to kiss it. Okay, let's try that. 1, 2, 3. Super effective. Once you learn how to rotate hips, give it a move, you're very, very good. Chelsea, let me have you, John, and Kreiner right here.
You join us? I have a lot of mistakes.
Do we work together? Yes. You want their right leg. Yes. Yes. Now, swing it up. There you go. Yes. Otherwise, I'll post it there.
Want to go again?
So what time do I